So it's been a while, I know, but I'm back with a new video to share, and I've actually got a haul that I wanted to share with you guys in case, there was anything you wanted a review on or anything you had questions about, if you wanted me to do a look with any of these items or anything like that. So if that's the case, then be sure to let me know in the comment section, or you can send me a message. But to get right into it, I have picked up all of these things over the course of a couple weeks, so they've just slowly been accumulating, and I figured it was about time I did a video. The first thing I have to show you is the grease paint stick. This is from the art supply collection, and this is in Dirty. And got a swatch of it right there. It's just a really sort of deep, cool bronze color. It's not that sort of reddy copperish bronze. It's more of like a true, cooler bronze, great for smoky eyes. And I like the grease paint sticks. I picked up one from Style Black and one from D Squared. So I figured I'd pick up one in a bit more of a neutral color this time around. So anyways, got that. I think it's fabulous. I also picked up one of the Pro Longwear lip stain markers, and this is in Full of Flair, and it's just a really sort of pretty coral color, and that's a swatch of it right there. I actually don't mind these too much. Lip stains in and of themselves can be a bit tricky. Some people find that they're quite drying. I usually put a lip balm over it to, prevent that drying effect, but I really like them because I like the staying power. I'll even wear them under lip glosses or lipsticks so that, once those wear away, there's still some color under there. But then I did a back to MAC for two lipsticks. The first one is CB96, and it's just a really pretty sort of peach coral, and it's a frost, and that's a swatch of it right there. It's really pretty. And then I also picked up Ruby Woo, which is a matte red, and that's the swatch of it right there. It's just that really sort of perfect classic red, and I love it. But again, matte lipsticks can be a bit tough to wear too, but as long as you take all the necessary precautions and sort of prep steps, then they're fine. They're good to go. The next things that I picked up were actually from the pret-a-papier collection, and I picked up Coral Crate, which is the, sort of corally peach paint pot. In my look today, I actually used it as a base for my eyes and a base for my blush. Now, that's the only thing that I bought, but I did have the Light Over Dark Mineralized blush. I picked this up, I think it was last year, in the Grand Duo collection, or it may have even been the year before. But yeah, it's just sort of like a champagne color and like a pinky brown. And actually, this is the paint pot right here, and then that's the blush swirled together. So those two are from the collection. I didn't pick up any of the lipsticks because, well, I have more than enough peach coral lipstick, gloss, whatever. Actually, what I'm wearing today is Mouth Off lip pencil, which is like a perfect sort of coral lip pencil, and I think it's Richer and Lusher Cream Machine Glass. And these both just came out recently as well, but I figured since I had those, I didn't really need anything else. The next thing I picked up were some eyeshadows, and because I didn't get anything from the new collection's eyeshadows, just because I felt like nothing really spoke to me, I just picked up some from the permanent line. This is Contrast, and it's a velvet, and that is a swatch of it right there. It's really pretty sort of navy with like a slight violet sheen to it. Looks really good with Deep Truth or as sort of like a navy crease color. I also picked up Lucky Green, which is a Velux pearl, and it's sort of, you know, that mid-tone, light mid-tone green with like a gold base, and that's a swatch of it right there. And then I picked up O, which is a satin, and it's just sort of like a pinky beige color, and that's it right there. And then I picked up Kid, which is a velvet, and it's right there. And I actually picked up the last two because I don't have a lot of sort of pink-based neutrals in my eyeshadow collection, so I figured, I've been thinking about getting them for a while, so I decided to pick those up. And then the last thing I got, I was actually surprised to see it. This is Shade Fluid Line, and it's a really deep dark green. It's actually been discontinued, but they had it at the one counter, so I picked it up, and that's it right there. And then the last two things that I picked up were actually brushes. I picked up another 217. I love this brush, and I've just been wanting to get a new one for a really long time. But, you know, the brushes are expensive, so I don't get them very often, but I figured it was about time. And I also really wanted to try the 130, which is the foundation brush that came out with the new Memorize foundation, and I'm still kind of making my mind up about it. I normally use the 109, and I really, really like this. They're very different, but it does a pretty decent job. But like I said, I'm still trying to make up my mind on whether I want to keep this or not, because, again, these brushes are expensive. So if you don't love them, you know, don't feel like you have to keep them. But anyways, that's everything that I got. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to leave me a comment, or you can send me a message, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.